Welcome to Traffic. In today's video, I am going to discuss some pattern programs which are not in the class your computer science book. At first, we have this pattern. First line A, then B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, then K, L, M, N, O. So we have to write this program. Let's see how we can do this. First, we have to know how to do this program. Here it's saying that n number of rows means how many lines are required that we will ask from the user, and according to that we will do the program. And we should display the English alphabet from A and increasing order. So let's do the program. We will open code block. First, header file include stdio.h. After that, main function int main. Then we will go to next line. Here we will define the variable. First, integer variable I, this is for number of lines, and j, this is for number of columns, and n to take input from the user, how many rows are required for that one. Then we need one character variable also, so we'll write character ch and we'll initialize it as a. Now we are going to use take the value of n, so printf statement. Printf will write a message, enter number of rows. After that, we'll read the number for that scanf, and here we'll write, as we are accepting integer number, so %d, and we'll store it in n. Now we are going to use for loop for I equal 1, I less than equal to n, means whatever user enter, if user enter 5, then I less than equal to 5, it will be I plus plus. Now we have to create the number of columns. For that, you see the columns are in increasing order. So first we will write for j equal 1, then j less than equal to I, then j plus plus. Okay, now inside this loop we have to display the value of ch, so we'll write printf. Here we'll, as we are going to display a character, so %c, and it is stored in ch. Now we'll go to next line, and we have to increase the value of ch, because if we will not increase, then what happen, it will display always a, so we'll write ch plus plus. Now we will come out from the loop and here add a new line, so printf and here we'll write /n. Now we will exit from this loop also, and at last we will write return O. Now our program is done. We have to check whether it's work or not. For that we will go to build menu and here build and run. So asking me number of rows 5. So you can see as question the output is similar. Now if we need one extra space, then we can do this. In the program, just after ch give one blank space, then when we run the program we'll get a extra space. Let's see 7. As you can see here, we are getting a extra space. So this way you can write the answer of question number 1. This is the answer. Now let's move to question number B. Here we have to display the symbols and it is in decreasing order, means first line the maximum number of columns, after that one gradually one less. And now we have to display two symbols, means one after another in repeated order. So let's see how to do this. First I am going to remove the previous program. I am keeping only the main function. Inside the main function I am going to write the program, and here also I will need int, I for number of lines, j for number of columns, and n to accept the number of lines from the user. Now we will write a printf statement, and here we will write ask number of rows. Now we will scan the number. Here %d, and we will store it in n. Now for loop, for I equal 1, I less than equal to n, then I plus plus. And inside this for loop we will have another for loop, that is for now j. Now we need j at the first line for 5 times, then 4 times, not 5 times exactly. If the user enter 5, then 5 times, then 4 times, then 3 times, then 2 times, then 1 times. So what we will do, j equal we will write 1, then in condition we will write j less than equal to n minus I. Now if I write n minus I, then what happen if the user will enter 5, then it will be 4, so it will display only 4 lines. So we will start j from 0, then we will get exec output j plus plus, and here we have to display two symbols. So as you can see here, hash symbol and @ symbol. So we are going to use if statement. If j module 2 equal 0, then we are going to display hash symbol, and after that else statement, and here we are going to display @ symbol. Now we'll come out from the loop, and inside the outer loop we will write /n, and we will now exit from this loop also, and here we are going to use return O. Now let's run the program. Number of rows 5. As you can see here, our output is exactly same as the question. So this way we can solve the question number 2. You can see here, and this condition, if you start j from 1, then what you will do, you have to give n plus 1. Let's build and run. Number of rows 7. As you can see, at first line there are 7 symbols, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this way you can do question number 2. Now let's move to question number 3. In question number 3 we have to display a right side arrow. This means we have to display always X only, but in arrow form. How we will do this? Now see, first time x we are displaying at first position, second time we are displaying the x at after 1 space, then after 2 space, after 3 space, then again decreasing order the spaces. So what we will do, the complete pattern we will divide in two parts. This is one part and this one is another part. So this way we are going to do this. So let's try it. First we will remove this previous part. Here I am going to use declare the variable int for first part ij and for the second part pq. Done. Now I am going to first create the first part for, and if I have to ask number of columns, then we have to write one more variable n. That one we will see later on how to do this. First let's create the pattern with how many lines. We'll count at first pattern 4 lines and second pattern 3 lines. Let's do this. For I equal 1, I less than equal to 4, I plus plus. Now inside this we will have another loop j for j equal 1, and we'll see at the first line we don't require any space, and this inside for loop we are creating to keep the space only. So for that our condition should be for j equal 1, j less than equal to I. Now if we start j from 1, then what happened, at first line also we will get at least one space. So to remove the space we can start from j from 0, then j plus plus, and here we have to display a space, so we will write printf, and inside printf we will give two blank spaces, after that semicolon. Now we will exit from the loop. Here normally we write /n, so here in printf statement before /n we will write a x and one space, after that /n, then semicolon. Now we'll exit from the outer for loop and here return O. Now let's try. So you can see here this way, but at first only I am getting spaces, so I have to remove the spaces at first line. So we have to give here 1 and here I minus 1. Now let's try. Build. So we are getting the first part. Now we have to create the second part. To create the second part, same thing we will repeat this for loop, previous for loop only, for. Now here we are going to use p equal 1, p less than equal to 3, p plus plus. Now inside p we have to give space. Now you see we are creating this pattern. At first line we need 2 space, then 1 space, then no spaces. So we are going to use another for loop for. Here we will use q equal 1, q less than equal to, we will write our maximum number. Our maximum number is 3 minus I, sorry, not I, p will be at first 1, so 3 minus 1 it will be 2, so this way it will go on, then p plus plus, not p, q plus plus, bracket close, and inside this for loop we will write the printf statement, and this inside this printf just two blank spaces, semicolon. Now in the outer for loop we have to display this x, so printf, here we will write x then slash n, and after that semicolon. Now let's run the program. So you can see we are getting this pattern as it is asked in the question. So this will be the answer of question number 3. You can see it from here. Now what if we want more number of x? Then just you can write here x little more. Suppose I am giving 3x. Now we'll see the output. The output will be this way. Now let's move to the question number 4. We have to display this pattern. It's a Barfi like structure pattern. How to do this? Here we will need only two variables, I and j. We will need only number of lines, number of rows and columns. For that we are writing first variable int I, then j. Now we will write for I equal 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, and inside the inner for loop you see our spaces are in increasing order. At first we don't require any space, then 1, 2 and so on. So now let's do this. Printf first, for. Here we'll use j equal 1, then condition is j less than equal to our maximum number, which is not maximum number, less than equal to I minus 1. Now if we give I minus 1, what happen? At first j will be 1 only, then condition will be j less than equal to 0, because I at first it is 1, so 1 minus 1 0. That's why we will not get any space. The first time inside for loop will be skipped. Then j plus plus, and for a printf, when we have to write only one statement inside for loop, then we can skip the brackets if we want. Here just we will write two spaces, semicolon. Then we will come to next line, and here we are going to use a printf statement, and here we will write that number of x's. We have x for 5 times, so 5 times x, then slash n, semicolon. Now we'll exit from the loop, return 0, then our program finish. Let's run the program. So you can see here, and if you want to decrease the spaces, as I am giving 2 spaces in printf, you can remove 1. Now we'll see the output. It will be a bit different, as you can see here. So this is our output of question number 4. This is the codes. Now let's move to question number 5. Here we have to display a pattern of 1 0, means 1 0 1 0 1 0 this way, and this is in decreasing order. At first 5 times, then 4 times, at first 6 times, then 4 times, then and so on. 4 not, we have to count only 6 times, 5 times, 4 times this way. So First I will remove the previous part. Now variables int I, then j, I for number of rows and j for number of columns. Now for loop, for I equal 1, then condition is I less than equal to 6, then I plus plus, and inside this 4 columns, for here j equal 1, and here we need maximum numbers. So what we will do, j less than equal to we will always keep that maximum limit plus 1. Our maximum limit is 6, so 6 plus 1 it is 7. 7 minus I, then j plus plus. Now why I am writing in condition j less than equal to 7 minus I? Because at first time I need 6 times, so 6 minus 1 it will be 6 only. Oh, 7 minus 1 it is 6. Next time the I value will be 2, so it will be 7 minus 2 5, and so on it will go. Now we'll come inside the for loop. Here we are going to use if statement. If number, at first we need 1 and the first number is here 1 only, so we will write if j modulus 2 not equal 0, then printf, here we are writing 1, then just semicolon, and we'll come to here, else if it is divisible then printf, here we'll write 0. Now we'll exit from this for loop, and here we are going to write /n. This is done. Now we'll exit from this for loop also, and here we are going to write return O. It's done. Now see, when we are going to write only one line inside a block, suppose for or if, then we don't have to give brackets. We can skip the brackets, and if we give the brackets, still it is correct. But if we have to add more number of lines, then the bracket is necessary. Now let's compile the program. So you can see the output is similar, 1 0 0, and if you remove the spaces, then what you will do, after 1 and 0 I am giving one extra space, that one you can remove from here, then there will be no spaces in the output. As you can see here, there is no spaces. So this is the answer of question number 5. This way we can do these patterns. I hope you have understood how to do this. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.